Welcome to Missouri Sports Talk. I'm your host, Cameron Staley, and today we've got Class 3 district predictions to wrap up the small schools. 4, 5, and 6 don't have their districts out quite yet. There's a few out in Class 4 as I speak right now, 0 out in 5 and 6. So that will be next week as 1 through 3 districts are happening. I will be out Monday night. I'm thinking Class 3 District 7. That's going to be North Callaway versus Missouri Military Academy, Herman versus Lynn, and South Callaway versus New Bloomfield. Wednesday, I've got work at 8:30 p.m., so I will be able to go to the St. Elizabeth game, whoever they play, whether it's Pilot Grove or Calvary Lutheran. That game starts at 6 o'clock, so I'll get to go to that one. Friday, I'm uncertain. I'll be able to hit Class 3 on Monday, as I said, Class 1 on Wednesday. So I'm thinking a Class 2 district championship game. Uncertain what I will do the following week with districts. Because sectionals and quarterfinals for the smaller schools will be going on the same time as districts for the larger classes. So may end up doing some votes for that, whether I go to smaller schools or larger schools. But that's not what we're here for. Let's go ahead with the predictions for Class 3. District 1 is on your screen. Caruthersville is the 1 seed. They're 13-9. East Prairie is the 2. They are currently 20-5 this season. Central New Madrid County is the 4 seed. They had a fall off the face of the earth. Jadis Jones graduated. He is at Lindenwood doing big things. They were really good with him, and now that they don't have him, they're 5-14. Kelly is the 5 seed. They're 6-19. Twin Rivers gets the 3. They are 16-9. And Portageville is the 6. They are 7-14. This one is an okay district. I can't lie. I've got East Prairie winning it. They are number 11 in Class 3 currently. They have a nice 78-67 win over Campbell back on February 11th, so just about a week ago. They're scoring 76.2 points per game, allowing 55.5. Caruthersville is the 1 seed. They are 23rd in Class 2 Class 3 currently. But I feel like East Prairie is the better team, so I'm going to go with them. I think they're playing better ball right now. District 2. Woodland leads the way. They are the 1 seed. They're 19-5. Scott City is 21-3. They have the 2 seed. Greenville is at 4. They are 11-10. Saxony Lutheran gets the 5. They are 7-17. Arcadia Valley has the 3. They are 7-13. And Clearwater is the 6 at 3-18. I've got Scott City winning this. That may be slightly controversial, and I'll get to it. Why? I've got Scott City at 7. They're 2-0 over East Prairie this year. Those are my best wins for them. Combine those together. And I just took East Prairie as the district champs of District 1. So Scott City scoring 75.3 points per game, allowing 44.5. The reason I say it's potentially a little controversial, I have Woodland at 12 in Class 2. They are obviously the 1 seed. Woodland got that 1 seed because they beat Scott City earlier on in the season. But Woodland's on a little bit of a slide. They've had a rough past few games. Scott City's playing their best ball right now. I think it may end up being different when they play this coming Friday. If both of them make it, they should, because the 3 seed is 7-13. So I'm not too worried. I know for a fact that those 2 teams are going to be facing off in the district championship game for District 2. So I'm going to take Scott City in the second meeting of the year. District 3, this one isn't beautiful. Nobody is ranked in this one in the top 25. Jefferson Festus is the 1. They are 15-8. West County is the 2. They are 14-9. Kingston has the 4. They are 12-13. Grandview is the 5. They are 7-15. Valley Catholic has the 3. They are 14-11. And St. Pius the 10th, I believe this is St. Pius the 10th, Festus. That would make sense because it's Jefferson Festus. They are the 6th. They are 2-19 this year. I've got Jefferson winning this one. As I said, they are the 1 seed. Valley Catholic did beat Jefferson earlier on in the year, but West County beat Valley. So if we're thinking about that, West County could take out Valley. And Jefferson's, my best win for them personally, I think, was back on January 14th. They beat West County, who they'll probably play in the district championship game. That was 63-52 in that game. Jefferson is scoring 57.7 points per game. They're allowing 54.6. Not beautiful, but they are the host of this district. So, district championship home game. District 4. This is the worst district in Class 3. I can confidently say that. Sumner is the 1 with a losing record. They are 9-10. Solden International Studies is the 2. They are 9-8. McKinley, is like McKinley Classical Academy or something like that. They're 9-16. They had the 4. Hancock is the 5. They're 4-19. Bishop Dubourg has the 3. They're 8-15, and Metro rounded out with the 6, sitting at 3-10. I'm going to take Sumner, the 1 seed. Even though they have a losing record, I think they make it out of districts with a winning record. They're not ranked in Class 3, obviously. But their best win is a 60-35 win over Solden, who is the 2 seed in this district. That was back on December 6th, so that's a pretty long time ago. But, they have a talking point over the 2 seed. They're scoring 52.3 points per game and allowing 52.2, so 0.1 better. I don't know. This is an awful district. District 5, Principia, my number 2. Everybody else is number 1. I think I stand alone with saying that Montgomery County is the number 1. I'm not scared about it, though. As I said, consensus number 1, Principia. My number 2, they lead the way with the 1 seed. They are 24-1. Valley Park, I actually have them ranked in the top 25, but they only got the 4 seed. Somehow Whitfield is over them. Valley Park is 18-4 this year. Ellsbury is the 5 seed. They are 11-12. Bowling Green is the 2. They are 20-4. Duchesne has the 7. They are hosting. They are 4-17. Whitfield, as I said, is the 3. They are 11-12. And Priory has the second to bottom seed. I'm getting tripped up here. They have the 6. They're 8-16. I have Bowling Green at 10 in Class 3 right now. So we've got number 2 Principia, number 10 Bowling Green, and number 19 Valley Park in this one district. It's going to be a fun one to watch. I won't be there for the district championship game because I'm hoping to see Principia versus Montgomery County in the quarterfinals. So I'm going to skip out on watching Principia for now, kind of try to keep it fresh, watch new teams instead of keep going back to the same team in the playoffs. We'll see either Principia or Montgomery County in the Final Four, though, when I film that at Mizzou. That's besides the point. Obviously, I just made my spiel about Principia. I don't think there's even I don't want to say there's no chance for Bowling Green, but there's a very low chance. Bowling Green's really good this year, but I mean it's Principia. Like they literally beat my Class 5 number 1 Sykeston. They beat Vianney, who's number 8 in Class 5. They've got a few more wins. They beat CBC, who I have in top 25 in Class 6. I think there's one more really good win that I'm blanking on right now. But Principia is really on a roll. Their best win, as I mentioned, over Sykes, and it was a 74-69 game final. That was back on December 22nd. This team is scoring 73.4 points per game, and they're allowing 45.7. District 6, Monroe City is the 1 seed. They are 17-6. Clark County has the 4. They are 9-13. Macon with the 5. They are 6-17. Palmyra has the 2. They are 20-5. Mark Twain has the bottom seed. They're 3-18. South Shelby has a 3. They're 14-10. And Highland with the 6. They're 3-20. I know Highland, Missouri isn't anywhere near as good as Highland, Illinois. Highland, Illinois is actually pretty good at athletics. Not the same over here in Missouri for the counterpart, the named twin. I'm going to take Monroe City here. Palmyra is hosting, but Monroe City is 3-0 against Palmyra this year. I don't take lightly to that, It's going to be tough to beat the same team 4 times because they know what they're doing right against Palmyra, but Palmyra knows exactly what they need to change now. So it could go differently. It could. But I will take my number 14 in Class 3, Monroe City, to win this one. They're scoring 59.3 points per game, allowing 49. Palmyra is my 15 in Class 3. District 7, Montgomery County. This is the big one here. They are my number 1 in the state for Class 3. They are the number 1, obviously, in the district. They are 24-1 this year. North Callaway is 9-15 this year. They have the 4 seed. Missouri Military Academy is the 5. They are 10-12. Herman has the 2. They are 20-4. And Lynn is the 7, sitting at 3-23. South Callaway, the 3. They are 12 and 11, and New Bloomfield has the 6, sitting at 7 and 17. Obviously, I'm taking Montgomery County. Their best win, 77-48 over Battle, my number 12 in Class 6. I think if Battle would have won that game, I would have had Montgomery County at 2, and I would have had Battle in the top 10 for Class 6. So lots of weight on that game. I took Battle in that one. It was funny. I got clipped by the Barstool. Shout out to them. It's all love, but it was funny. They took the clip of me saying that I had Battle and then cut exactly right where I said what Montgomery would have to do to win the game, and they did exactly that. It was Battle doesn't have a true big man, and so Clayton Parker just goes out there and drops 40-something, 50-something. So pretty damn good game. Montgomery County scoring 72.5 points per game, 40 allowed per game. I also need to mention Andrew Moore. Can't go on without mentioning that duo. I know Zay is a great point guard as well. They've got a pretty good team out at Montgomery County, but they do have to make it through the number 8 in Class 3, the Herman Bearcats. They've got a really solid team as well, as I said, sitting at 20-4. As I said, I'm going to go watch first round, so I've already gotten to see Montgomery County this year. They wiped the floor with Cap City and wiped the floor with Southern Boone. I believe those are 2 games I got to see them in. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to watch Herman because I haven't gotten to see him this year. So that should be fun. District 8, Dixon is the 1. They are 21-3. Steelville has the 4. They are 12-10. Iberia is the 5 at 13-7. Fatima is the 6. Fatima is the 2. I got ahead of myself there. 16-6 is what I was going to say. The 7 is Bourbon. They are 2-18. Bell is a 3. They are 17-7 and hosting this District 8 tournament. And LaQuay is the 6, sitting at 9-15. I'm going to take the 1 seed here. I will take Dixon. I've got them at number 16 in Class 3. Their best win is over Licking. It was a 64-40 win back on February 7th. They're scoring 65.8 points per game and allowing 50. I had a really tough time with this one because am I going to be surprised if Fatima wins this? Absolutely not. At first I had Fatima, but then it comes down to Dixon's going to be rested up more. I personally do think that Bell isn't the perfect team, but I do have them at 25 because Class 3 gets really thin after that. So Dixon's not going to have as tough of a time in the semifinals after they rest that first round. Then they'll have an easier game in the semifinals, probably, I'm going to say, against Iberia, the 5 seed. And then Fatima will play Bell. It'll definitely be tougher than playing Iberia, in my opinion. And I don't know. Overall, I feel like Dixon's just playing better ball right now. I know Fatima just beat my Class 1, number 3, Chadwick. That is an amazing win. They won by 2. Chadwick was down a man, so if they had a fully healthy lineup, could have been flipped. But didn't happen, so that doesn't really matter. Fatima got that one done. But I saw them against Blair Oaks, and they scored 39 points. So that was my first impression of them this year, was losing. It was like 66-39 or something. So Fatima's a really good team. I've got them at 18, but I will ride with Dixon here. District 9, Greenwood leads the way with the 1 seed. They're 19-4. Clever has the 4. They are 13-10. Sparta with the 5. They are 13-12. Fairgrove has the 2. They are 14-10, and they are hosting this district. Spokane has the 7. They are 3-22. Seymour has the 3. They are 19-6. And Conway has the 6. They are 10-16. I'm going with Greenwood here. I've got them as my number 3 in Class 3. They're 2-0 over Stratford this year, who I have, I believe, at 6 in Class 4. So there's 2 really solid wins for them. They're scoring 65.2 a game, allowing 48.6. I do have Fairgrove at 24 in my top 25 for Class 3. So it won't be the easiest game in the district championship, but I think Greenwood, for the most part, should breeze through this tournament. District 10, we've got only 6 teams in this one. Thayer has the 1, they are 9-14. Willow Springs with the 2, they are 15-9. Licking has the 4, they are 17-7. Houston with the 5, they are hosting, they are 5-17. Liberty Mountain View is the 3 there, 16-9. And Kabul is the 6, sitting at 3-18 this year. I've got 3 ranked teams in this one. Thayer is my 4, Willow Springs is my 20, and Licking is my 21. So obviously, I'm taking the 1 seed Thayer here. They have a 58-50 win over Puxico. Puxico's only loss this year. That's my number 1 in Class 2 right now. They are scoring 61.9 points per game and allowing 47. I think they'll be able to make it through this one. And in all honesty, this should be a Final Four team. District 11. Lamar is the 1 seed there, 13-10. Skyline is the 4 there, 15-8. Ash Grove has the 5 there, 12-13. Stockton is the 2, they are 17-8. Butler is the 7, they are 4-16. Adrian is the 3, they are 12-7, and El Dorado Springs is the 6, sitting at 4-17. Butler is the host in this one. Been a really bad year. They lost Carter Trumbore. Big shout out to him. Haven't talked to him for a little while, but man, he is a really good player in high school. I wonder how he's doing. Carter, if you see this, reach out to me. But I mean, Lamar's unranked, but I'm gonna take him. I don't have any of these teams in my top 25. Lamar's 4-0 over these district opponents, so they haven't played every single one of the opponents, but they're 4-0 against the ones that they have played. They're scoring 63.5 points per game, and they are allowing 60. So the defense is not there. But I do think that they can get it done in District 11. District 12, New Heights leads the way. They are 19-6 this season. Pierce City is the 4. They're 13-10. Marionville is the 5. They're 17-7. Miller has the 2. They're 17-7. Sorry, I said Marionville is 17-7. They're 7-17. Miller is 17-7. Sarcoxy is the 7 seed. They're 7-17. Lots of 7s. Diamond is the 3. They're 15-10. And Southwest Washburn is the 6, sitting at 8-15. I'm going to go with the 1 seed, New Heights here. They're unranked in top 25, actually, surprisingly. Even though they're 19-6, I feel like they haven't played the most insane schedule. They have 2 really nice wins over Macaulay Catholic, who I have winning a district in Class 1 or 2. Hold on. Let me look. I've got Macaulay Catholic in, yeah, they're Class 1. So, right? Sorry. I'm stalling here, aren't I? I've got it in this notebook right here. Macaulay Catholic. They are Class 1 District 5. So, anyways, 2-0 over Macaulay Catholic. I'm kind of going off the rails here. Scoring 64.6 points per game, allowing 49.7. Give me the New Heights Cougars out of Joplin. District 13, Warsaw leads the way. They are the 1 seed, 14-9. Lone Jack is the 4. They are 9-14. Stover is the 5. They are 7-16. Sherwood is the 2. They are 12-11. Colcamp is 7. They are 3-16. Windsor is the 3 seed. They are 8-13. Not beautiful for a 3 seed. Holden is the 6. They are 4-19. I'm going with Warsaw here. I'm not high on this district, honestly. I don't have Warsaw in the top 25. Their best win is a 68-46 win over Oshella, who's a really solid team. I've got them ranked top 25 in Class 2. Warsaw is scoring 50.2 points per game and allowing 46.1. District 14. I'm not the biggest fan of how this district was seeded out. Kip KC is the 1 seed. They're 12-9. Ewing Marion Kaufman High School is the 2 seed. They are 12-12. University Academy has the 4. They are 8-16. Hogan Prep is the 5. They are 1-19. Lafayette County is the 3. They are 19-6. And Crossroads is the 6, sitting at 0-4. Not certain if they just haven't played games or if they don't have their games listed in Misha. I don't think Ewing is the 2 seed. I think they're the 3. I don't think Kip KC is the 1. I think they're the 2. I don't think Lafayette County's a 3. I think they're the 1. Lafayette County's hosting this, and Kip KC, they've played some tough teams along the way, but they're losing to the tough teams, you know? And I know iron sharpens iron, whatever, but their wins are against mid teams. Like, I feel like the district is kind of overrating Kip KC. I don't even have them in my top 25. Now, if they were top 30, yeah, Kip KC would be in. But It's not a top 30, it's top 25. So my point there is that Kip Casey, yes, they're right on the outside of top 25, but I don't know if they're going to compete with Lafayette County, especially when it's at Lafayette County for a district championship on a Friday night. I saw Kip Casey in a football game on a Saturday. It was playoffs. I think it was first round of playoffs. They were playing Tolton, and there really wasn't that many fans there. So I doubt they're going to travel to Higginsville. So, hey, I guess we'll see, though. District 15, this is the most stacked district in Class 3. It's got East Buchanan as the one there, 20-5. Bishop LeBlanc is the 2 there, 21-5. The 4 seed is North Platte, they're 18-6. The 5 is West Platte, they're 15-8. The 3 is Mid Buchanan, they're 17-8. And Lathrop has the 6 seed, they're 6-19. I'm taking East Buchanan here. Like I said, most stacked district in all of the small schools in total. East Buchanan is my 5 in Class 3. I've got Bishop LeBlanc at 6. I've got Mid Buchanan at 17, and I've got North Platte at 22. The big thing here, Bishop LeBlanc is on a 4-game losing streak. They've lost to 3 really hard teams, including East Buchanan, but, they're on a losing streak. I think Benton was another one, and I've got them at 3 in Class 4. So Bishop LeBlanc, they're losing to really tough teams right now, but they are on a slide. East Buchanan is 8-0 against these district opponents. They beat every single one of these teams, I think. Maybe not. No, I think they have beat every single one of them. Like I said, 8-0 against these teams. They're scoring 66.8 a game. They're allowing 47.3, and they are hosting this tournament. District 16, as we wrap up this video, Lexington is the 1. They are 19-4. Boston has the 2. They are 8-16. Carrollton is 4. They are 12-12. Brookfield is 5. They are 7-17. Trenton is the 3. They are 11-11. And South Harrison is the 6. They are 4-17. If I'm not wrong, I think Trenton is hosting this one. I don't think that really matters, though. Lexington, I think, is the only good team in this district. If they don't dog walk this district, I'm maybe a little concerned. Now, it is looking a little grim for them in sectionals if they have to play East Buchanan or Bishop LeBlanc, but I guess we'll see. They do host that game in the sectionals if they make it out of districts, obviously. I've got them at number 9 in Class 3. Their best win was 75-70 in their first meeting over Richmond. I think I've got Richmond at 11 in Class 4. Richmond did win the second meeting, but that matchup history is pretty grim for Lexington. The turnaround has been crazy for these guys. 2 or 3 years ago, they had like 10 wins, and they're playing Knob Nostr tonight. They should win that one. If they get the 2 wins in districts, they're 22-4 going into the sectional. So that is a massive turnaround for these guys. That's all we've got for the district predictions. I've got Central Springfield versus Nixa tonight. That is the conference championship game. That will be up Saturday. And yeah, that's all I've really got. District tournaments next week. I'm really excited. We're a few days out. This has been Missouri Sports Talk. See you next time.